Call to order, please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Since the Broncos were playing, who would like to sing the? No, where? All right, roll call.
Counselor Smalley.
Here.
Counselor Hamilton. Counselor Whitaker.
Here.
Counselor Woods.
Here.
Counselor Daigle.
Here.
Counselor Sarnoski. Mayor Sumner.
Here. Introduction of media. Any media in the audience behind you?
Crickets.
Anyone wishing to speak before the city council tonight on any subject matter will need to fill out a speaker form and turn it into the recorder. Forms are available on the sign-in table in the back of the room. Please turn cell phones off or silence them during the meeting. If you're joining tonight's meeting via Zoom, you will automatically be muted upon entry, and you'll need to identify yourself if your full name is not already attached to the device being used. You will be unable to unmute yourself. Public comments will only be taken if prior notification was given to the city recorder. Sorry, Larry. Public comment. Purpose of this public comment period is to allow citizens to present information or raise issues regarding agenda items only. There will be a time limit or a time at the end of the meeting for citizens to speak about off-agenda items. A time limit of 3 minutes per citizen shall apply. All citizens must come up to the microphone. Public comment is a time for the council to hear about the thoughts or concerns of the community. It is not a time for a dialogue or a back and forth with the council or city staff, other than asking possible clarifying questions. Neither the council nor staff will typically reply to specific comments or questions raised by members of the public. To the extent a response is necessary, the council will have city staff do their best to do so at or before the next meeting, although such timeframes are not always possible to be met. The council appreciates the time taken by the public to provide comments and desires to hear your thoughts and concerns. However, to be able to run our meeting efficiently and to protect the rights of all involved, the city needs to utilize this time as a period of receiving rather than providing information. Thank you all for your understanding. Consent agenda, September 8th, 2025, council minutes. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. Will I identify the motion in second?
Yeah, I have a motion by Counselor Daigle and a second by Counselor Hamilton.
Any discussion? Let's vote.
Counselor Smalley.
Aye.
Counselor Hamilton.
Aye.
Counselor Whitaker.
Aye.
Counselor Woods.
Aye.
Counselor Daigle.
Aye.
Mayor Sumner.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Larry says it's not on. Is something not showing for?
Like he can't hear you?
I wonder, did you unmute?
Okay, it's on now.
Okay.
Don't do anything, so.
You have to turn this first. Under council business, 2025 pavement improvements. Eric.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. First, thanks for having an extra meeting tonight just for little old me. We received our bids. We closed on the 17th, I think. And I felt like it was important to give the contractor the extra time this rather than wait until our normal meeting. I think we'll save about 2 weeks all told. So this time of year, that's important if you approve this and we can get started on it. No telling what the weather's gonna be like. So this is our annual pavement improvements. We try to pick 1 or 2 streets normally that are in need of repair, and this year, you can see by the description, we're doing East First behind the new city hall. And we're doing Maple up to the dog park. And then 2 short streets off Branton, West First and West Second. They turn east off Branton and they're both stubby little streets, but they both are in constant need of pothole patching and that sort of thing. And so, so those 4 kind of short streets are our focus. And, we received 5 bids, I think. Anyway, the winner, the low bid was Pacific Excavation in the amount of $319,514. And that would be our suggested motion that you all award the contract to PacX for that amount. I also want to mention that this money's budgeted. We do it every year. We've got the money to do it. Seems like a lot, but these prices just keep going up. And we are getting not just pavement repair, but they're gonna widen that first street a little bit. One of the reasons we picked that is because we're gonna put the driveway through past the dentist office at the new city hall parking lot. And so there will be kind of a circulation there instead of everyone having to come back out to Central. It gets pretty jammed up there sometimes.
Why they never did that originally?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I think it'll be a lot handier.
Well, Pacific Power's pole is kind of right in the way, so they have to move that first. So that was, it probably better. Yeah, it does. It's.
Well, we've been looking after them since June to get that thing moved and they had some turnover and they lost the thing. Anyway, they're on it again and hopefully we can get it yanked out. I would love to have that out of there and have the whole thing paved at once, but they can pave the driveway with, connect up to this new street, so.
I would also like to clarify that this is budgeted out of the state gas tax, which we receive an apportionment from the state. And so that is specifically tied to pavement, capital improvements on pavement, sidewalk maintenance, street lighting, those kind of things. It's very specific on how it can be spent.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Can I have a motion first and then we can discuss the
I'll
things?
make a motion. I'll second. Would you want me to read it?
So we have a motion from Debbie and a second from Lisa to award contract to Pacific Excavation in the amount of $319,514. Is it possible to, I have the map of the city, is it possible for you to put it up on the map? I wanted to clarify some of the, or you can just come and look at my map and show everybody.
Okay. Oh,
Anyone,
Bo, what do you?
I don't know.
Yeah, we can do it.
I was
Okay.
I don't
yeah.
know if it would be easier for recording meetings or something.
We had any
Right.
sidewalks to any of them? or-
None of these trigger
Sure you get that.
any ADA.
Not even the one up to the dog park.
Nope, that one especially, their sidewalk, we were near there.
I would have expected the one
I don't
behind.
remember.
If you go into the packet.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah, that's
set
it.
correctly, so normally, if they're current ones, then by doing one of these, it triggers the ADA.
No, not that map,
Requirements.
a real,
Oh, okay.
good map, that map, yeah.
If it's an improvement, it wouldn't trigger the sidewalks to be
Do you remember?
improved on that street as well, because if you're putting in new homes and this doesn't, I was questioning, because I don't know the answer.
So there shouldn't be any new home. And on these,
Yeah,
Sure,
the
yeah.
improvement on the site, the repaving of these,
right?
them widening it
Uh-huh.
will trigger for the sidewalks, because it's
So-
being widened.
Just for the sake of getting this pavement done, that was not our focus. That would add a tremendous amount of money any one of these projects. And so normally, like I said, if there is a sidewalk and it's on a portion of it or all of it and it's in disrepair or somehow dangerous, then it absolutely triggers that and we have to do that. But because none of these really have that, that was not our focus.
Get rid of it.
And if it's somewhere that is deemed a really, that would really be a huge upgrade. Oh my gosh, this gets a lot of foot traffic and people are out in the street, then we would possibly just, even if it didn't trigger it, but we did not on these four, focus on adding sidewalk.
Isn't a factor also, isn't there only one house on that road behind?
Two.
There is two?
There's just two homes on First Street behind City Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just
So
two.
Doesn't the number of homes make a difference too with that?
Well, generally, if they were newer homes, then those folks that are putting newer homes in are required to do sidewalk in front of their home, and so you'd have this sort of hopscotch, and we may have filled in between them.
I was thinking
Um,
first, second, and third, I don't have sidewalks running.
Want me to go down?
Most do not, yeah,
That-
almost all, of them. In
Just-
fact,
Oh,
I can't think of any that
I
do,
think in
yeah,
front of the school is it.
Oh.
So I walk it every day, and there's no sidewalks.
right, third in front of the school would, yeah.
Okay, so can you show me, so right now where Branton Street is, okay, move the map.
I can walk up there, Michelle.
Okay, and you have the little West Second Avenue, and West First Avenue.
Yeah, it's really busy because the church. keeps-
Okay, you got those little spots, and then move the
Yeah,
map
that's
over
terrible.
a little more.
This way?
Yeah, and then where is the other roads? Is it all of West Second and West First?
No, it's just these, going to the east
So this one?
off of Brenton. It's
So
just
this one.
these
Just
short
those two?
stubs.
That's
Sec-
it.
Second,
On off Brenton, just these two right here, and they're
Okay.
just full of potholes, and we're always down there with gravel, trying to fill them in and patch them up, and
And
know, second at the church is super busy.
it's very busy, gets a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
And the folks that live here, they're always calling, oh my gosh, my kid wrecked on his bike through a pothole. It just-
Got there with
For the dog park?
yeah,
Okay, so, well, if you can.
There's
Go
Maple.
to the dog park.
So this entire thing is, it's in rough shape, so it's gonna get widened a bit.
okay, so you're actually doing Maple.
Yeah. mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could not understand your explanation, but
Oh, sorry if I was unclear. So yeah, Maple from Sixth on up to the dog park,
okay,
and there'll be some culvert work, some entryway work right there as well.
okay.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get Laurel all the way through to back down.
I would like that, yeah.
Okay, and then
And
the
front of the
one
church.
And then
on
behind,
First Avenue
right,
over here, or
right.
right,
So
that
here we
little,
are.
that area First Avenue.
The red.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah,
Right there.
so we will laminate and you fill up just from here to here, and that, here's our driveway, and can't see it, but anyway, there's that pole that's in the way right currently,
Okay,
but this driveway will come out. And so yeah, that's getting a little bit of additional width as well. And
That left side of it's got huge holes in it, right where it beats up with the lamb up there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you guys gravelled a bunch of times, keeps eating it up.
right, right.
Have you looked at? Okay, Bo, can you drive?
Lindsay's actually.
driving.
Could you drive it back over to Grant?
There's Grant's over
No,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, she's over.
Okay. Yeah, have you looked at Grant Street to repave? Cause that is a horrible, horrible street.
It's
That and Cruz, both of those are
right,
really obnoxious.
they're on the list, these ones we picked this year were, you know, those two could well be candidates for next year.
Yeah, cause
you
up
know,
there at the top of the one right there on
Grant
Grant,
here,
but no, but all of this street Grant right here is horrible. It's just like washed away. It's
okay,
horrible
yeah,
bad.
look a little closer.
And then over there at the top of where Family Church is, That's where that pothole is, right up the top.
Yeah, it's
Always
right
that
here.
Stupid pothole right up there.
I just wonder, just these little side streets, and it costs $300,000 and it doesn't seem like it
They're
affects
dead ends.
a lot of people.
You're right. I mean,
And
that's
a lot of money.
those are a small portion of the overall bid. But, they take a lot of time from us down there patching and filling and.
Maple's probably the majority of the cost, isn't it?
Maple and, yeah, Maple's a big piece and so is First as well, but this right here, it's because it's gravel and it's narrow. There's potholes that open up right on the shoulder of Branton as well. Things happen right here that affect the people that are driving through regularly. But they have to get over for somebody that come down.
I drove second on the way here, it's really bad. Like just pulling at the church there, it's, yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of
It's
stuff
almost
there.
4-wheel drive time.
Yeah,
What do you do when you go down there to get that?
I go to church.
so.
And I know I drive there every single day.
Back out.
I drove down First, but it was for another reason. Recently,
Right there, that's heavily used.
Oh,
call for service.
Once they get it fit.
oh, right.
Did you talk to the, excuse me, talk to the desk about it?
Yep, they're on board. Yeah, they think it's a good idea, so.
How much of that parking lot is the dentist, and how much is City Hall?
Actually, believe it or not, all the parking there belongs to us.
They just
Um,
release it from us, do they have to?
I don't believe there's a lease of any kind when whatever deal they made with old doctor's office that was there. I don't exactly know what happened years ago, but that every bit of parking that you see there, I've been told belongs to the City Hall lot.
So that place where his name is, that's, they're gonna get big enough, but.
The
Trying to be
the
good
lot
neighbors.
just to the east does belong to him, and the sign's kind of right
Oh,
on the edge of that, so I'm not sure.
any further discussion? All
Oh,
right,
I did have one question. Is there a reason that, I know that you said we received these funds through gas,
State gas tax.
state gas tax. Is there a reason that we would wait so far into the beginning of the winter season before we started doing these types of repairs? Is it easier to do in the winter or?
No, it's not, and it's better to do in the summer and
Is it just
I got
cost
the-
effective to do it in the winter
no,
or?
it's better to do it earlier. We waited on this engineering for a long time this year. They were busy and kept calling them, and so I would way prefer to have this all completed right now.
Which engineering?
IE engineering, I'm not blaming them solely, but because things happen. But no, there's no good reason to wait this long.
Okay.
We were just kind of a little behind all along, and then it took a long time to put all this together, because it is a lot of little pieces, and
Are they taking the asphalt clear out? Are they overlaying it or?
they're gonna grind, depending on which street, they're gonna grind that down to almost to the bottom, put a leveling course on, and then come back through with a lift of asphalt, so. On the edges of Maple, they're gonna level all that out and then put a little strip to bring it up to level, and then they're gonna top that as well. So,
they would not be able to like raise the price or anything if they had delays due to weather.
and then you mean it put us into next spring? There may be some oil related asphalt contingencies in there. I didn't read that part of the contract, I'm not sure. But we're gonna get it done. We got plenty of good weather ahead of us to get this done. Yeah.
It's gonna be nice, actually.
It'll rain the next 2 days.
We're gonna do it Wednesday morning, and then we'll hopefully be in good shape.
Greg, Bill?
Counselor Smalley,
Aye.
Counselor Hamilton,
Aye.
Counselor Whitaker,
Aye.
Counselor Woods,
Aye.
Counselor Daigle,
Aye.
Counselor Sarnoski,
Aye.
Mayor Sumner.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Any city manager report passed on? Counselor comments. Remember, monthly meeting time is limited. Please ask questions or make statements that are likely to benefit the group. Individual comments and questions that can be handled on a one-on-one basis should be handled outside the meeting. Counselor Smalley.
Our truck show went off without a hitch, 146 trucks. I don't think we broke any sprinklers, I think the park in good shape, and yeah, it was a hit. That's cool. So,
I think I'm gonna enter my truck next year.
all right, you should bring them all. That's all.
Hamilton.
I went down it a little bit before 3 and there wasn't a speck of anybody in the park. I thought, what?
Early risers.
Yeah. Other than that, I can't think of anything I need to say.
Counselor President Whitaker.
No,
Did you get your painting done?
no.
Counselor Woods.
I don't think of anything either except for the upcoming trick or treating that's gonna be happening off of Central on the 31st. It's gonna be, I think, on Friday this year, and I believe the time was set for.
On Halloween night.
It's going to happen on Halloween night from 5:30 to 7:30. So just a reminder, kiddos, to be able to go out and do a little trick or treating on Halloween.
Great. Counselor Daigle.
I thought it was Sunday on Saturdays. I couldn't figure out where all that stuff was in the park on Sunday. But I think I just with that.
Counselor Sarnoski. And along with Halloween, the Halloween is gonna be Saturday, the 11th, I believe. And so for all the dog people, bring your dogs out and dress them up and do a bunch of competition, and I may be out there helping.
Borrow a dog.
I'm gonna borrow a dog, yes.
I've got 3 to choose from.
Sounds good. And I was then corrected. I might enter Larry's truck, not.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah.
Great job.
All right, the purpose of public comment is to allow citizens to present information regarding items off the agenda. A time limit, 3 minutes per citizen shall apply. Seeing none, we're adjourned.